We climbed in the dark to see dawn's early colors. 1 a.m., the alarm went off, headlamps on. My daughter Hannah and I began the ascent of Mount Whitney, the highest mountain in the continental United States, in the dark, mostly by feel. She had hiked over 220 miles alone by then, John Muir Trail, resupplied week by week with food and provisions until I met her for the last 5 days. This was the last big push. 2,000 feet below the summit, we dropped our heavy packs and climbed the rest with nothing. There's just rocks, like no plants, no color at all. It got colder and colder the higher we got, harder and harder to breathe. It took hours to reach the stone shelter at the top, still in the dark. It was packed in with strangers who had made the same climb all night for the same reason. We sat shivering in this cold stone shelter, trying to stay warm. Then, from somewhere outside, a voice broke the silence. Dawn! I'll never forget that moment. We climbed out onto the edge of the mountain, and there it was, this orange-yellow glow slowly coming up. Not the orange I know or the orange I paint with, but this yellow orangey red at 14,500 feet. After a night of nothing but gray rock and black, cold air, it just hit different. Everyone standing there had earned that color the same way. Nobody spoke. You could feel the warmth of that first sliver of sun on your face. Then the color engulfed both Hannah and me. We wrapped ourselves in our sleeping bags and the color just poured over us. It changed how I think about color, not what it looks like, but how deep it can feel. I'll never forget it. I share this story with you not because it happened and it moved me, but because I didn't create that moment. I simply captured it. I didn't dream it up from my kitchen. I was living it. I was taking photos because I didn't ever want to forget. And I'm sharing it with now is just the second part of something remarkable that happened. And that's the whole unlock around posting your art journey. Stop thinking about social posting as a task bolted onto your art. Sharing your art and your journey, it isn't separate from your life. It is your life framed. Stop hunting for content and stop noticing what's already there. And here's the part that artists miss. People aren't really just like buying the art alone. They're buying you becoming you. The art is just the artifact of that. And this is the thing I keep coming back to when I teach. And it's actually the lens of the entire Art of Business Immersion this October, which it's built around. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. It changes everything about how you show up online. So go live your life, and in it, you're gonna find the content that moves you and moves others too. You don't have to create this content. You simply have to capture it. I almost didn't post any of this and just kind of kept it mine and Hannah's alone, And then I remembered the experiences you hold closest, the ones you're not doing for anybody but yourself, for your own enjoyment and curiosity, those are usually the ones that are worth posting the most. So let me know in the comments what stood out for you in your life lately that you've yet to share.